Hello, I am the cartoonist M. Rashid. This cartoon, I'm basically making fun of it from the standpoint of the Black American and how there's certain uh, of these sayings that are posted as like feel good, inspirational memes on social media. There's a lot of them that are scripture based and stuff that are really good, of course. But sometimes I'll catch one that is pretending to be of, inspirational, but it's actually coming across like indoctrination to make me want to stay a slave until they come across. You know what I mean? I'm not like, for example, Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech, um, when he gets to the part about the dream of like the different melanated peoples and non-melanated peoples like being able to be side by side in peace and stuff. That part is usually caricatured, stripped of the greater context of civil rights freedoms and economic inclusion and reparations for Black Americans that's been long withheld from us. They take that part away from his actual message and turn it into a raceless kind of post-racial, like all lives matter nonsense that's self-serving for white people. That's what they do. There's few things more irritating and stupid than listening to that group quote anything from Martin Luther King because they deliberately stripped his message of his actual point in order to agree to make his birthday a national holiday anyway. You know, on their terms, he has to be, it's the functional equivalent of, um, to me, anything Black Americans come up with that's supposed to be um, uh, part of our like culture that we use, like when we first invented the word woke, and how different groups of white people took it and like use it for stuff they want, and now I'm supposed to accept the idea that now it's white people's word now. I'm not the one. I am not the one for that. You know, when I use woke, it means you've awakened to the knowledge you need to ascend where you need to be, uh, both secular and spiritual. It doesn't mean a partisan slur on one side and, you know, an appropriated partisan whatever for my Democratic Party rivals. No, it does not. I'm not. Uh, no, it does not. So when I use it in my work, it means what its original meaning, its pure meaning. Other people can use it for nonsense. It's not what it means in my platform. So when I say it, I don't mean anybody else's shit. So inside of that, the quote that I have the slave master come down on slave road, bark at his property. That's a direct quote from the actual meme, and I'm like looking at it like you're talking to integrated blacks who work inside of a white-owned monopoly, and you want them to calm down when white people show their ass and just be white. That's what you're saying to me with that quote. You want me to accept this something else, but no, when this is on social media and I see it, by default, it looks like that jackass is trying to like indoctrinate me so I can be a good slave. That's what it sounds like. I don't want to see it any other way. Or I put it in that context because that's where it belongs. Everywhere I turn, you're disrespecting me. Everywhere I turn, you're disrespecting me. And me being calm and just accepting it is not going to fix anything. There's a time for righteous anger. And this is the time. While you pretending your cancel student loan thing is a form of reparations for me, when it ain't. It's literally widening the wealth gap and giving more free gifts to white people. And you're pretending you have your president package it in this rhetoric as if it's for me, and it's not for me. It's more free money for white people as usual. So the amount of disrespect that comes from that, the dominant political identity group, is never ending. And it can't end if I don't fix it, if I don't push back as a group. That's what AUS is for. So us coming together and working the system and working for our transformational politics, it will require patient perseverance and force that comes from both the spirit and from the energy of you're tired of nonsense. So don't preach to me about staying calm when you're a jackass. Don't preach to me at all. Keep your lies and your bullshit to yourself. It's done. Peace.